I'm experiencing with club depression. I had to leave a while ago because like my phone was tripping. I don't even know what happened. It just started tripping on me. Again, want me to get on y'all live. They ain't started tripping till I got on here on my mom. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Takbir. Takbir. When when the pack touchdown. Down. I'm a big gangster. Paris Hilton. Got carried in. Hey. Touchdown. Good morning, motherfucker. Everybody waking bacon this one. I think, hey, I think it's like 7 o'clock where I live. I'm gonna break that motherfucker on my mama. You know what? When I be standing, I'm like, dang, I really try my best to stand like a. So my granddad, I try to stand like my granddad. They ain't got no sex appeal. As a little girl, I didn't know that you weren't supposed to be like your granddaddy. I didn't know you're supposed to be like your grandma. What I look? What I look like? What? Nigga, this my shit. This is my motherfucking stomach. Nigga, get off my shit. What's wrong with you? Let me melt away, motherfucker. Let me melt. No, but seriously, I didn't know I'm supposed to want to be like my grandma, right? So, you know, women walk like this. Okay, let me show you. be dancing in this hole. Hey, Ace. I really wanted to be like my granddad. And it's not a good or bad thing. Let me go sit down. I just wanted to be like that man. Y'all ain't never had an idol when y'all was younger? And it just so happened that my idol was my granddaddy. It just so happened that the person that I looked up to the mostest as a kid was my granddad. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, when my granddad walked in the room, everybody shut the fuck up. Like, why wouldn't I want to be like that, man? Like, anytime he walked in a room, he just demand authority. From the way he walked, to the way he spoke, to the way he stood. I just wanted to be that man. And I talked to his spirit. He dead. He died about 8-9 years ago. So I talked to his spirit. And I channel his spirit inside of me when I need something. People don't even know how you do it. Y'all need to read up on life. You could do a spirit transfer. A lot of the Indians do it. Like the real Indians who was here first, those are the Indians that practice those type of, practices. Yeah. People think spirituality came from Africa. Voodoo, spirituality is were Indians, things that they did. It's probably why they took over their motherfucking land and shit. Indians did really, really great things. My mom is an Indian. Well, was, because she dead too. Y'all want to hit my dope? I don't put nothing in it but weed. I don't do drugs. I don't do shrooms. I don't do coke. So you hit this shit, bitch, you ain't hitting nothing but straight dope. I can't share my coffee, bitch, because that's out of a cup. But I can share my dope. But I ain't share no coffee because I did it. Why would you want to put your mouth on my cup? I know. I don't think we should do that. I gotta get a ring light, bro. I hate wasting money. I had 2 ring lights in the last month. But then Alexa, next, but then I moved. And then when I moved, the one that was too big couldn't come with me. I'm gonna pass it. I ain't selfish. I'm definitely gonna pass it though. I'm definitely passing my shit, bitch. Alexa, shuffle Yellow Pain. Like, let me tell you some things that I noticed. Like, okay, so start over. So I'm taking my bachelor's right now, and I'm finishing up my bachelor's in psychology, and I did forensic science in psychology. It's like where you study the brain of like the mind of a criminal, like almost like Criminal Minds, almost honestly. And it sucks because I'm already an empath, so it's teaching me so many good things. But I think a lot of people in society do not understand psychology, and so because of that, a lot of people get overlooked, or they don't get assessed for how they got to where they are. Like, let's take people in jail, right? Nobody's really trying to see why these people are in jail. Alexa, turn down 1 notch. Nobody is trying to see like why they're in jail. Okay, this teenage boy, he's in jail. Who gives a fuck? But what they don't know, he's been getting touched his whole life by his uncles, by his brothers, his cousins. He ain't had a mother. He ain't had a real stable home, no environment. Ain't been to school since God knows when. Went to bed hungry a lot of times. It's things like that. that I feel like should be examined. Okay? And what happens when people are locked up, a lot of times those things aren't really examined for real. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I just think the judicial system should, because they have rights and laws and rules in place for people of that situation. But a lot of times people don't even know their rights and what they can do. Do I believe in Black Lives Matter, or is that for baseball? I don't know. I ain't get wrapped up in that shit. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. I ain't gonna never lie. I love all people. I don't give a fuck what you are, but I only fuck with my people. Take it for how you want. I love all people, but I only fuck with my kind of people. No, it's not even, you know, with me, it's not even a race thing. I'm an empath. Mine is more emotional. What about black? So black what? Like black what? Like, is that all I mess with is black people? My circles are all black people. But I advocate and I'll stand on the front line with more people of different races for the right cause. But am I just finna be good morning, wolf man? Am I just finna be on the front line for a white person, respectfully? No. Because they're not gonna be on the front line for me when the KKK come for me and my family. They're not gonna be like, no, don't kill them. No, nigga. You know, but I respect all. I ain't on here like, fuck those people. No, man, I respect everybody. I ain't looking for no problems. I teach humanity and love. If it's not about love and humanity, I don't want any parts of it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, I just love people. Like, I believe in people's rights. I believe if you right, you're right. If you wrong, you wrong. It's not a race. It's not a gender. And so what I was saying about the criminal justice system is that a lot of times they fail people that look like me. And a lot of times it's because the people that look like me don't have the proper law education. So they take plea deals, they go to trial, they say yes to this and that and this and that and so on and so on. A lot of times we, people that look like me, that especially we that look like me that don't have money, we get fucked over a lot of times in the judicial system. Fuck medical system, we get fucked in there too. But that's really in the judicial system. If you look like me and you don't have money, that's not a place you want to motherfucking go. You don't want to go at all, but bitch, at least have money if that's your route you want to take. Because if you black and you poor, they gonna throw the book at you on something small. Then the public defender ain't gonna really fight as hard for you. It's very rare. It just, listen to me. It just depends on how many cases this public defender has, whether you get the attention and time that you need for your case. It doesn't mean that this public defender is not better than a lawyer. No, it just means that they're overstaffed, they're overcased, their caseload is huge. So you're just a number on this person's caseload, right? It's like going to the hospital. You're just a person there. But then if you're able to get your own lawyer, they know, okay, here come Princess. Princess, what's up? I talked to such and such last, you know, it's an intimate. So the job will get done a little bit different. Mm-mm. No, I don't go to jail. Let me say this too. Listen to me, please. If y'all got people in jail, love them. I ain't telling you got to get them your whole paycheck. Fuck no. But, you know, love them. Look out for them. Bless them. They fucked up in there. For whatever they did, they in there. But they still need support. They still need support. Alexa, play Plies 100 Years. They still need support. I know people that ain't never coming home. That's been in there since we were kids. Bitch, I'm almost 40 in 2 years. Alexa, play 100 Years by Plies.
And I know some people that's done 18 years and came home and keep going back and forth because, nigga, 18 years, that's your home. Familiarity. It's hard to get balance out here again for some people. That's why that halfway house, that shit bullshit. That shit just a way to teach you how to work in society. It's not a way to really put you back in society, because if it was, it would situate you and put you really back in society. They just want you to have a job and then they throw you back out. Bitch, that's not society. That's just being a slave again. So like, I don't know. You got people in jail, prison, boot camp, love them. Now, unless they did something that goes against what you believe in, fuck them. But just because a person is in jail, chain gang, that don't mean you throw them the fuck away. That don't mean you be like, fuck them folks. No. Like, bitch, I'm on the outside free. Every time my phone ring and it's somebody I know from jail, I'ma always answer it. It doesn't matter what I'm in the middle of doing. I could be in the middle of doing something very, very important, but guess what? I'm gonna answer that phone call and be like, shit, baby, you gotta call me right back. And the worst thing to do is to promise somebody something that's locked up and you don't come through. That's a fuck nigga's motherfucking trait. That's the worst thing to be. Like, what? Bitch, I don't twerk, nigga. I'm a real nigga. You go to a woman page and you tell them to twerk. Fuck I look like. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you, give you free game to not be a fuck nigga. But it looked like you already won, so I'm too late to save you, nigga. The fuck? And then let me say this shit. I'm from Atlanta, right? And so we had some people get killed last year. And the people that did it is now being like, they're being held accountable. And sometimes I sit and I think and I'm like, as long as you in the street, it's a cycle. It's a 360. That shit gonna keep going. We're gonna keep dying and we're gonna keep killing each other. It's a cycle. And then we're gonna go to chain gang and we're gonna be friends with the people that we don't kill. Or the people that we kill gonna kill us. And the same rappers that everybody's listening to are the same ones who's being owned by slave owners. And those slave owners are the ones who own these prisons and these jails. But then they give you the middleman to give you music to insert hate, to activate those spirits that you don't even know is in you. A lot of people that's in chain gang in prison, they don't be thinking of doing a lot of these things until they listen to these songs. They don't know what no drill is. We going on a drill. You got 5 dumb niggas listening to motherfucking King Bun. And now they think they finna go on a drill. You got these people listening to all these rappers who probably talked about shit they probably did or didn't do or they homies did. And people trying to mimic it now. They took the humanity out of music. They took it out of TV. They give you hatred. They give you confusion through this internet, through this TV. My TV don't even be on. If you listen to what I listen to a lot of old rap. All this new shit, I don't dig it. Bitch, I don't need you throwing my frequency the fuck off. Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're living in a world where we're not supposed to hate each other. I think the United States has a saying that says, united we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. So they've conquered and divided us in a way so that when it's time for war, how can we go against them? Because they all got us divided against each other. So how do we go against the enemy? You know? I don't know. I don't go to jail. I mind my business. But the few people that I do got that's in jail, Good morning. The few people that I do got that's in jail. I'ma ride till the wheels fall off, baby. Loyalty against everything. So I'm loyal. I'm not just loyal to a person because they're next to me. I don't care where you go in this world. I don't care what your situation is, bitch. I'm loyal until you make me not be loyal to you anymore. But then I cut you off totally. So it's not playing the middleman. It's not the fence. You gonna know because you gonna feel my presence is no longer there. It's some people in this world that you can't do wrong to. There's some people in this world that you'll never find anything like them again, and I am one of them people. I stand firm in it, and I know who I am. I'm not assuming, I'm not thinking, I know who I am. I know what I bring. I know the energy. I'm a healer by nature. I'm a healer because that's what I was born to do. My auntie used to be like, you're a prophet. My mom them told me I was a witch since I was a kid. No, I'm just gifted. So you're going to know that I don't fuck with you. Okay? Your life might get a little dark. Stuff a lot. But I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't do that to you for real. What they say, that shit in me, not on me. I ain't one of these people. Yep, I go through so many subjects. I'm not one of these people that have to read how to do witchery. I'm not one of these people that have to read how to do spells. I'm not one of these people that have to read how to do motherfucking, what is it, offerings. You see this brain since I was a kid. Everything people do and I've been knowing to do since I was a fucking kid. That's why they thought I was a witch. I just been spiritually gifted. So if I'm not around you, bitch, you're gonna know it. I'm an energy that can't be replaced. I am the guy that gave me a reading. I was like, I know I'm a chameleon. He was like, nah, you're more powerful than a chameleon. I transform to whatever's around me. If I'm in the jungle with tigers, wallahi billahi, I swear by God, I'm gonna come out with the tigers. And not because they ate me. I swear to God. Like, bitch, we finna get some type of resolution because I wanted you like, what? Why would you eat me? No, but seriously, like, nah, I'm a chameleon. I see what you need and I become that. Yeah. I become the best of that you've never had. And it's genuine. It's never like when I see what you've never had, and it's not that I do it to be like, oh, I'm gonna make this person fall in love. No, I'm a healer. I see where you're broken at and I fix it. Not everybody is an assignment, though. I had to learn that at a young age. But some people, I'm able to see their souls through their eyes. Some people, I'm able to read their aura when they stand next to me. It's like my computer. It just, this person tells me so much. Seriously. It doesn't be like they name is Ashley, they 36, they from Wyoming. Not no shit like that, bro. Not no shit like that. It'd be more of a, on a spiritual realm. And this is when I knew I was powerful too. I could talk to spirits. That's why I moved to Colorado, so I could be on top of the mountains. So they can hear me. I'm laughing, but I'm dead the fuck for real. I laugh because shit, life is funny. Why not laugh? But seriously, when I knew I could talk to spirits, I knew I couldn't be fucked with. I stopped. I think when I knew for sure I could start, when I knew for sure I could talk to spirits is when I kind of didn't have anxiety anymore. It's such a weird thing. Like, if I would, like my granddad, for instance, like I was just saying, I always wanted to be like him. So like, that's a spirit that I call on, like when I need masculine, like when I need dominance. Like That's a spirit I call on when I need some shit to just be handled. And whatever it is, that's who I call on, right? And how do I know that I can call on spirits? For a lot of reasons, but one reason, you're gonna always, it's cold. It's like you're gonna feel it. It's like gonna be a, you're gonna feel it. I sit in the dark when I'm doing it. Cause like you gotta know what you gotta know what you're doing, you know? So yeah, I sit in complete dark. Cause how you scared of the dark? What you scared for? The same shit that's in the dark is what's in the daytime. It's just, hey. So yeah, so I started doing it. I call on my granddad. Like when I knew I wanted to move to Colorado for sure, I call on my granddaddy. Cause mind you, I ain't never had a job in my life. In my life, I don't even know like why would I work? And I live very, 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 very good. I just call on my granddad. We weren't even supposed to work. Why do we pay for food? Who's paying for food? For why? I was talking to my mom yesterday and we were saying something about the water, her gas bill. And I'm like, you know what? They really gave you a fucked up bill because like, why do you have a gas bill? What the fuck is a water bill? It's the way to keep the world going, so they fucking us. So it's our job to fuck them before they could fuck us. That's all. It's a dog eat dog world. You can outsmart the government, or the government can fucking outsmart you and fuck you without grease. I knew when I was younger, I was like 5 or 6, and my granddad and my uncle and them. So in Alabama, we had a men table. Did anybody else family was like that? Like women didn't sit at the men table, and the women sat over here, and then we the kids sat right here, and then the men was in the den. But it was all, you know. And so I would hear like my uncle Sam, he dead, so I could say his name. Like my uncle Sam, my granddaddy Joe Bob. So I would hear them talking like politics and shit. Now I'm in like probably like kindergarten, and I know what they saying is true. I don't know how. I just know they said you don't work for the white man. This. I just knew at a young age it was true. How do you live and not work? I used to sell pussy, but I don't do that anymore. So basically what you do is you find a way that works for you and you go for there. I just recently stopped, like almost 2 months now. But you find a way that works for you. I'm a hustler. I hustle anything that can be hustled. I used to only hustle men when I was younger, but I didn't understand the energy I was putting out. So I don't even hustle me. I ain't got the energy. I ain't lying to nobody. But I have found other ways. Okay, this is such a sidebar. When I was younger, I used to go to the masjid and ask for sadaqah. Oh my God. And although I don't sell pussy no more, and I know y'all like, oh my gosh, she really said that. I really did. I wrote a book about it. I still don't talk to men unless I get something from it. Cause like what we talking for free for? Respectfully. I ain't looking for no relationship. I ain't looking for no friends. I ain't looking for no pen pals. What we talking for? What I'm gonna get from it? Now, I'm not lonely. What I'm gonna get from it? Both. I might still got OnlyFans. I haven't posted in a while, but both. Both. It was $200 for one round. Not 2, not 3, not 4, just one round. Most was like 5 minutes, 2 minutes knockout. And I talk about it because I'm not ashamed of it. Anything I've done, I said with my chest out. What's somebody gonna say? You sold pussy, sure did. I ain't never went without shit. I ain't never been homeless. I ain't never been in bad living situations. Lights ain't never been off. Alhamdulillah. What you gonna say? One time I called myself gonna post an ad, nigga. I had never posted an ad in my fucking life because I'm a renegade whore. Well, I was a renegade whore. Okay, so a renegade whore is somebody that's never had a pimp, somebody that's never been coerced to sell pussy. That was me, a renegade whore, right? So one time I'm like, boom, let me post a profile on this thing. So then I tried to post a profile, and this guy was like, "What if I don't even know the dude? He came on my shit. He knew me though. He was like, "What if I tell your daddy that you on here doing such and such? Tell him that nigga ain't never gave me no money. He ain't never paid up. Tell him that anything he should be like. At least she ain't doing it for free. You know how many whores is fucking for free and need food, lights, ain't got nowhere to stay. Like what? Nigga, I wish I. Hold on, I'm finna answer your question. That's like this case. This lady said her kids were sleeping in the car. I don't know the logistics of it. They died. The kids died because the kids got too cold. Wallahi billahi, I don't know. But what I would say, I would have been sucking somebody's dick in the front seat of their car while my kids would have been inside of a hot motherfucking hotel. I would have sucked dick all night. Fucked all night. Whatever had to be done. You know, it sounds so gutter and it sounds so rough. But you got people out here meeting people at the club doing it on the first day, knowing that they in those type of living conditions. Like, no. What did I meet my client? Shit, dating sites for real. Cause I pick who fuck me. Nobody like. It's not like people just pick. Nah, I go on like Facebook dating, things like that. I see what I like. They be like, shit, you trying to meet? I fuck for money. Most times I approach first. They be like, you so direct. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I ain't gonna waste your time because I don't want my time wasted. I'm not trying to go on no date with you. I'm not trying to go out to eat with you. I'm not trying to play house with you. Bitch, I know you want to fuck and I want your money. So what are we doing? I am very respectful. I was very direct. Let me tell you though, a lot of men are trying to play. Oh, they be like, I ain't got no condoms. Baby, I'm the condom queen. What do you need? You need magnums. You need a Trojan. Bitch, what you need? Anything but a lifestyle. Like, what you need? Those only two I use, Trojans and magnums. So those are your only choices. Like, niggas try to play grimy. Like, why would you even want to fuck a... Although I know I'm clean, although I know I'm healthy, but nigga, why would you want to fuck a whore without a condom? What is wrong with you? And then here go my dumb ass. A lot of times I find myself schooling niggas like, bruh, I know I'm pretty, I know I'm this, but bitch, what if I'm sick? Wallahi, I'm not sick. But these are things I have to tell them because they be like, oh, we gonna do it without a condom. Who? Let me tell you, I've had a strap my whole life, right? I just now left it. I didn't even bring it with me. I left it in Georgia. Because when I said I was done, I was done. Now I'm doing something different. Yeah. But if I ever need to go back, I'ma always fall back on it because it's my hustle. That's why I say I ain't ashamed of shit I've done. It is. I've been to every state. I've been out the country. Like what? And I'm only 38 this year. Like nigga, what? I've been on my own since I was 12. I'm very mature and very independent. That's why I think the way I think. That's why I move the way I move. I've never been in a relationship. I don't know what love is. Like, miss you. Nigga, I don't even miss my parents. Like, why would I miss you? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Let me tell you, I was in a situation some years ago. And so what I did is I knew I didn't have the ability to feel. Nope. Just some good investors. You just get a couple of investors around the world that believe in your campaign and you go from there. You better have you some investors. They don't even have to be in the U.S. You just need an investor, one or two, that want to see you do better and not do what you were doing, and then they invest in your lifestyle so you don't have to. Swear to God, I wish I was lying. Yeah, because why would I wrote a book. Ain't nothing to lie about. You got a lot of women out here selling pussy that be lying. But what they do, let me tell you what the mistake a lot of females make. They'll fuck you and then ask you for something. Bitch, he don't got that nut now. He ain't got nothing for you but a good lie. Like, no ma'am, no sir, no way, no how. Let me get my shit up front. But I don't do it no more. And it's so funny because, like, once I got to Colorado, I'm like, let me get on Facebook dating just to see if I can find somebody just to kick the shit with. Everybody on there looking about pussy. I'm like, baby, you should have called me some months ago, nigga. We ain't got shit to talk about. Nigga say, I'll pay you double your fee, bitch. You can't pay me triple my fee. When I say I'm done and I'm good, I'm good. Money don't move me. I move me. I don't care what the situation is. Nigga, I done been tricked twice in my whole life. Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, so listen. Let me tell you two stories. I was like 16. Okay. I was like 16 and my god brother had got locked up. So mind you, again, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Yep, you're gonna hear me say it a lot because I rep where I'm from. And so downtown we used to have these people called the jurymen. And so the guy was like, we could have sex and he'll give me some jewelry that I could take it to the pawn shop. Mind you, bitch, I'm 16. I don't even think my frontal lobe had developed. Okay, I was a late bloomer. And so I fucked him on the elevator and he gave me like a handful of jewelry. Bitch, I'm happy. I'm so happy. Oh my God, mind you, I rode the train up there. So I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna take this money. I'm gonna take this to the pawn shop. I'm gonna get my brother out of jail. So this was downtown. So if you from Georgia, Atlanta, then you know I had to ride the bus and the train, 16, from Austell, Georgia to downtown. So now I get back down there, so we go, so then we end up going to the pawn shop. They was like, as soon as they looked at it, they was like, I think it's costume jewelry, but give me a minute, I'm going to check for you. I was tricked, because, sir, why would you? So basically, yeah, he gave me fake jewelry, like it was costume jewelry. I couldn't take that shit no punch. Oh my God, I was so disappointed. Oh my God. Even my brothers laughed. And then it was another time I was 18. It only happened twice, baby. I remember I was 18. And the maintenance at my first apartment told me he was gonna pay my light bill if I gave him some cat. Baby, I gave that man some cat. So when we was done, I was like, what's up with my light bill? He was like, he had to pay a bill. You only gonna trick me 1 or 2 times at this merchandise, baby. This shit like Walmart, bitch. You ain't stealing my merchandise, nigga. No. And then now that I'm older, it used to be me and be like, can we, like, let's say today Friday. Can we fuck Friday and I pay you Monday? No, nigga, you might as well wait till Monday. Or a nigga be like, we could have seen each other 5 or 6 times now. And he'll be like, you still don't trust me? It's not about trust, bitch, it's protocol. Like, you finna go to Walmart, because this is my analogy I use for everything. You finna go to Walmart, put your groceries in your cart, and then take the buggy back in there and tell them that you want to pay for your shit. No, bitch. You finna pay for that shit after you finish ringing it up. Like, you tripping. You not getting, no. Like, I need my shit in my hand. I don't care who you are. $200 for 1 round. $200 for 1 round. So I used to be like, it's $200 for 1 hour. But then I started thinking, I'm like, so the reason I say $200 for 1 hour, because of course men want to talk. But me, when I get there, it's a job. I don't even like working. Like, what we doing? But I can fuck. Like, if you think Pinky was something, bitch, my legs, it's like my legs are broken. They go any way you need them to go. I don't drink. I don't take shit. I'm always ready to fuck. Oh my God, I just said that. Sorry. But seriously. All right. And another reason I tell my story is because I'm not ashamed. And I know as I grow in this game that we call life, I'm going to get to a higher level than I've ever been. And it's going to be somebody waiting to tell my story for me. But guess what? I've already told it before they could tell it. The fuck? Shit. For real. And if they got pictures and videos, I'm proud of any video I've ever sent out. I'm proud of any picture that I've ever showed. I'm not ashamed of anything. When you're ashamed of something, it keeps you from living. Oh, what people gonna say? What people gonna think? Them same people that you don't want to know, they probably sucking dick and fucking in the ass and all type of shit. What? Fuck them folks. Especially older women, they wish they could sell pussy. Like I'm talking about from like my granny and them generation. They grew up kind of different. But now I just be listening is what made me say that. Cause like my mom be like, cause she know what I do. Again, I don't have shit I do. I asked her to babysit one time. Well, I'm finna go fuck for some money. Why is you asking me for my business? You either babysitting or you not. Then she was like, I could never do that. Yeah, you're right. But I also remember us not having nothing to eat for days and you not being there for days because you were smoking crack. So now that I'm older, I realize you were fucking, but you were fucking for crack. I could never. Bitch, what? That's the weed man wanting to fuck me, bitch. Talking about he'll give me some weed. Who? I don't fuck for no weed, ho. Even if you gave me 28 grams, bitch, that's about $200. Still don't fuck for it. Me. Weed. Bitch, I'll smoke a pack of cigarettes before I fuck for some weed. You ain't never made shit with me back in the day. I only made 2 movies. Now I caught a fuck nigga recording me against my will. I was like, you know what? What would you do if I pulled what I had in my bag out on you? I was mad, but I extorted that fuck nigga. Cause bitch, you had me fucked up. Cause what? And then I went to this other guy's house. He had a ring light. I'm like, baby, you gotta move that. Like, what is you on? I let my homeboy, like before I left, I let him record us. But of course he paid a fee. Somebody said, why I gotta pay a fee? Bitch, cause I know you lame, ho. I know you wanna show it through your little motherfucking whatever the fuck chats, bitch. You gonna pay me for that. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. And yeah, I smoke my shit down sometime because guess what? It's mine and I bought it. It don't even be about not having weed for me. Bitch, I bought it. For real. And then let me tell you. Too, you always got tricks cause that's what they are, that assume when they meet somebody like me. They assume maybe she ain't had a good guy. Maybe let me try to give her a lot of shit. Maybe she'll stop. And then when it doesn't work out that way, I'm the bad guy. And it's not that I haven't had love. It's not that I don't know love. It's that I appreciate the fact that you can love me. I appreciate the fact that you like me. But my soul says that you're not the one. I'm just not telling you what my soul is telling me about you. I've already read most people in this world that likes me a certain way. For some reason, God's given me the ability to see clean through them. So it's not that P don't know what love is. It's not that P don't know what kind of man she want. It's not that, no. I know the kind of men I like. And a lot of men that are tricks, it's not even because they're a trick, because I come across a lot of cool tricks. It's just because, like, what? Sir, I see through you. Like, I know what you're on. Like, no. Like, no. No. Oh, although I've never been in a relationship, if I had to be in a relationship, the type of man it would be men, but let me just say the type of man. He would be like well-spoken. He would be emotionally intelligent. He would be mentally intelligent. He will always have a gentle mental. Those are really the main things. And of course, finances. Those really it. But then I still would cheat. So at the end of the day, it's not the men, it's me. I live in a world where I believe I can have as many men as I want. Honestly. And so when a man be like that last guy, he was like, "Oh, you just don't want nobody to tell you what to do." First of all, have you, sir, you can't even lead. So, and I'm talking about a guy. I'm not talking about all guys. And in my mind, when he said I didn't want a guy to tell me what to do, I'm looking at him like, "Sir, where you gonna lead me to? What you gonna tell me to do?" I'm confused. Most guys, not most, but a lot of guys are like women in a lot of ways. They only got dick to bring to the table. They might got money, but money and dick is what a lot of them just bring to the table. Just like a woman bring some low vibration women only bring pussy to the table. So when I'm looking at them and they got, okay, what's money and dick? Outside those two things, every man got that. What you offering me outside of dick and money that's gonna make me be like, this shit it. Not shit. I've seen, you gotta think, I've been out the country, I've been to every state. I've seen men with more money than I probably ever touched. I know they got more. I know a lot of them got more money than I've ever touched in my life. And it's like, what you got after that? That shit don't impress me. That shit don't make my pussy wet. Okay, you got a big dick. Okay, what's next? You could teach a little dick nigga how to fuck and he just out fucked you, so what's next? So for me, like, what you got? I could take care of you, bitch. I been taking care of myself for how long? What else you got? Or I could dick you down. So can the next man, like, what you got? Whew. It takes like 10 men to equals one man sometimes. Seriously. I'm an intellect person. You have to stimulate me mentally, right? Okay, after you stimulate me mentally, I'm a hygiene person. I'm a just That's why I like men. Just give me all the men I want and call that shit a day. This one is Monday. This was Tuesday. This was Wednesday. This was Thursday. This was Friday. This one's Saturday. This one's Sunday. No, leave me alone. They can't even goddamn. I don't know what happened with this roach yesterday. That bitch didn't want to blow though. Seriously, because like, just think about it. I'm royal. So why would I settle for one, knowing that I will cheat? I might not cheat tomorrow, but I'm going to cheat. I get bored. Half of men, like I said, they got money and dick to offer. What about mental stimulation? And then the ones that got mental stimulation, they lack money or dick sometimes. Now let's say you got somebody that mental stimulation, you got good dick and got money. Maybe they breath stink. That's a turn off. Maybe it's all it's just I'm sorry. Or what about the ones with big dicks but can't fuck? Like, why is you hitting me like that? No. One time this guy, he just knew his shit was big, which it was. And I had to tell him, like, sir, why is you fucking me like that? Like, what is wrong with you? What is you trying to prove? Like, you tripping. So, I had a guy with a small dick that's like, sir, wait. Why are we rhythming in like this? For real. So I'm very different. That shit, men be meeting me in my profession doing what I was doing and just think like, maybe she's lost. No. If I tell you I've never been in love in my life, if I tell you I've never missed a man before, if I tell you I don't know what it's like to cuddle, I kissed a man, it's been 1 year since the last time I kissed a man. Seriously. I don't kiss or I don't cuddle. So when I tell you I don't have those things, it doesn't matter if you buy me the universe. Buying me, you're just being kind to me. You're doing God's work is how I look at it. You can't buy me. They be misconstrued. Let me do this and you can't buy me. I just think maybe you're just being generous. I don't know. I don't love emotion. But the thing is, I'm very respectful though. A lot of times men get that so confused because the only thing a man really need from a woman is respect. And so the level of respect that I offer and the companionship and the understanding that I offer, because it's just natural. They get confused. You should want to get married. You don't think you want to be, bitch, you just bought this pussy. I don't think you want to get married either, hoe. Shit. No. Like when I moved here and I changed my phone number, basically any man except for one that I ever did business with sexually. Anybody I'm talking about I cut the world off. Cause like what? I know they looking for Big P. They woke up one day and was like, oh, that whole trifling. What happened? She disappeared. Like a thief in the night. Crazy part, some of their ass be on my live. That's the wicked part. And I know one day, as I keep going, they be on here. I see them on my TikTok. I had to block. I had a stalker. Oh God. It was this Haitian guy. Some passe, run the fuck away from them. I don't have nothing against Haitians. I'm just talking shit because I fuck Africans. But Haitians, when they tell you they love you, bitch, they might love you for real. You gotta be like, don't love me. Play like me, bitch, cheat. If you think we're in a relationship, bitch, go cheat or something so you don't love me. Cause what? Like, crazy. I'm telling y'all, that boy called my daddy. That Haitian boy, he called my daddy and told my daddy, like, all the freaky things I did to him. He told my daddy I had tied him up. He told my daddy, like, he told my daddy, yeah, Colorado. He told my daddy, like, all kind of freaky shit. I'm talking about, he called me one day. He was outside. He was he was outside butt naked in the rain, y'all. So I told him I was sleeping with this other guy. Mind you, the Haitian thought we was in a relationship. I don't know how. I don't know why. Probably because the way I was fucking him, but fucking is like boxing to me. So when I'm fucking, it's not emotional. It's a sport. Like, bitch, I gotta knock you out. So it's very different. And so, and I think that's where the confusion went wrong at, you know. Because one time we did it like 8 times in a day and we did it every day. I love sex. What can I say? He was a very good boy toy. Like, I'm talking about batteries never went dead on my mama. Like, get the fuck ready. You ready? For real. Still had no emotions for real, for real. And so, this guy, he called me one time. He was outside naked. He was walking down the street talking about, is it bigger than mine? I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you, boy? Then one day, he was like, he sent me like some old videos of him and some girl being intimate. Now, I knew they were old. I just didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, let me beat him at his bitch, you younger than me. Bitch, I'm old. He younger than me by like 5 years. Like, bitch. But I jumped off the porch at 12, ho. I'm running circles in you. So I called this guy that I knew wanted to fuck. So I'm like, I'm gonna give him some free pussy. I'm like, but the thing is, you gotta let me call this guy at work so he can watch. Cause I'm about to teach him about playing with me. So, mind you, the Haitian guy thought we were in a relationship. So I called him at work and he see me getting smashed by this guy, this guy, right? And so he was hurt. So when me and the guy was finished, I called the Haitian And I'm like, now when you get off work, you come over here and you too. He came and he performed. He tried to act out, but how do you act out? I don't belong to you, bitch. You're just a boy toy. People don't be knowing they roles. It don't just be women that just be getting their roles confused. Men get their roles confused too. Cause like what we that Rocco song. Alexa, play Rocco Going Steady. Like, baby, I don't fuck with Haitians to this day. Thank you. Hey, but I used to be 400 pounds, bitch. I'ma always pop my shit. Cause bitch, I came a long way. Somebody put voodoo on me when I was 21. And guess what? The first family. Oh, I didn't think you were being rude. I only find things rude if someone say anything about my offspring, but anything outside of that, I'm not easily offended. So I went to this lady. I already knew somebody had voodoo on me. So she told me 2 people had voodoo on me. So the first people that put voodoo on me, right? The brother got killed. The other brother went to prison for 5 years. Just was a shitload of bullshit for them. People don't even know who I am or what I am. And it's okay because for years I knew who I was. But it's people that try to make you believe like you crazy, you this, because they've been programmed to believe that those things are crazy. There's some gifted people in this world. And there's some people that really could put a voodoo spell on you. And there's some people that can take it off of you. For real. My oldest sister told my mom that I put voodoo on her. And I'm going to say this all the time I get on her. I ain't never put voodoo on her. Because like what? No. I know people like to think that maybe I did because of my artwork and because of the things that I believe in. But the people that truly know me should know if I said I didn't do it, I didn't do it. It doesn't matter what lifestyle I'm in, what I do, what I don't do in life. If I say I didn't do it, you should know me enough to know I didn't do it. If I did it, I'd be like, I'm an explainer person. I'm a person to explain how we got to where we got to so you can understand why I tagged you. So if I did it, I would have been one of those people to try to explain what happened. Thank you. That Haitian boy said he was going to put voodoo on me. You know what I am? I'm a bloodline witch. My auntie said, you're a prophet, you're not a witch. Now, I don't even know what that is. I don't watch TV. I'm a bloodline witch. It's in my DNA. That's why I don't have to read certain shit. I just know if you do ABCD, then that'll work. If you do like what I started doing is like when my mind tell me if ABC equals D, I'll see if it really do equals that. Yeah. Somebody let me put a love spell on them before. I knew I had been doing it for years, but I really wasn't sure. So I was like, can I try something? You ain't got to believe in it, but that's why you believe in soul ties that don't even exist. Ain't a soul tie. You fuck the entity. You Fuck somebody's spirit that's greater than yours. Somebody's energy that's a lot stronger than yours. And you don't know how to get your energy back from that person, so you call it a motherfucking soul tie. It's not a soul tie. Yeah. You know, the juices that we have from our private parts is a drug, dopamine, right? So, what do if you're having unprotected sex with a person? You learn how to control more dopamine from inside your body. Whatever lifestyle, whatever you have to do to be able to do it. And the more dopamine you pump out, is the more motherfucking addicted that person gets to you. Whether it's sexual, whatever it is, but you've now turned that person addicted to you. Not everybody you can get, because not everybody will get addicted to it. But you better read what dopamine is. You better read how to motherfucking produce more than needed. I'm talking about produce a lot. That's all. When I used to do it, because like I said, I asked this guy, could I do it to him? And so when I used to do it, he used to be like, you doing that thing again? And how I knew I was doing, his eyes are shaking, his body a jerk. I'm like, God, and I used to tell my counselor what I was doing too, because I had asked him for permission, right? And she was able to explain to me, because a lot of things that I do is nothing that I've read. It's just shit that my mind just let me know to do. And she explained to me that it was a old something that I was doing, but what I was doing was some real shit. And I knew it because I could see his body jerking. Yeah. He was very addicted. Y'all don't even know. Yeah. I do energy transfers. Your mind controls a lot of things. Your mind, your energy is like a static that transfers through the other person. Now, because it's not anything that I read up, it's just stuff that I know. That's how I'm able to explain it to you. So if I'm not saying the words, it's because I don't read up on it. I don't know what it's called. I'm just telling you what the fuck happens. Just so we clear. Okay. And then I used to say certain things because I wanted to see how far it was going. So I started requesting for this person to give me money, like when we were being intimate and I was doing the trying to see if I could do what I was doing. The person started randomly giving me money. So then I was like, I'm just playing God. I don't want that for real. Because this person behind their money comes with a little problems. It ain't that serious. I just wanted to see if I'm really controlling the narrative of this spell thing. Like, you don't even know. That's why if I ever did anything to my sister, to anybody in this fucking world, I'm gonna tell them that I did it. I don't do black magic, but I know that I'm magical. I know that I have the power to manifest, and not everybody have that power. I know I have the power to ask for something and it happens. I know I have the power to say something and it manifests. Yeah. So I watch my tongue. I watch my thoughts. Now, here's a catch-22. That time I went to get my palm read, because my ex-friend, so I have an ex-friend that was my friend for a lot of years, but she asked me to put voodoo on her baby daddy, and I was like, hold up, bitch, you tripping. Why you want me to put voodoo on your baby daddy? Bitch, don't you know I got a child? Bitch, don't you know that shit gonna hit my child? Like, oh, you tripping, you don't love us, gotta cut you off. Okay, so I went to get my palm read, and this lady said 2 people had voodoo on me. So, like, damn. She said, I had some pictures come up missing some years ago, like I said, those Africans. Then she said something else. Then she said it was one of my family members. Da, 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 da. So a year after that, I started sending everything back to sender. One day I sat there, I said, you know what, P? my mind just started to say to do certain things. Again, I hadn't read it. I didn't know it was going to work. I didn't know. I This is real shit. And so one day my auntie, she just randomly, she was like, Princess, whatever you do, don't you ever send nothing back to sender. Auntie, I've been sending it back to sender for the last about 3 years now, Auntie. Like, do what now? Don't do what? So, in that instinct, if anybody did something to me and it went back to them, it wasn't me. I just sent something back that I didn't deserve. Two, mind you, I was 400 and something pounds. Not because I just indulged in food. I felt snakes crawling in my legs. Bitch, I know it's no snakes it ain't supposed to be shit crawling in your motherfucking legs. I've always had that balance that whatever was trying to take me, I didn't allow it. I was staying up for 8, 9 days at a time. Like, nigga, I was seeing shit that like, bitch, I know ain't there. Like, I didn't come out my house for a year because I thought people was coming to kill me. Who the fuck were the people? I don't know. But they were coming. Like, why do they want me today? No. SubhanAllah, bitch, I'm laughing now, but that shit wasn't funny then, because, like, what had to happen? I didn't even know. I didn't even look. If you look at my profile picture, like, bro, I didn't even know that was me. I didn't know I looked it like that. And I've never felt ugly. I've never felt anything. I just didn't know that I looked like that either. And then when I started talking to spirits, I lost weight. When I began to talk to spirits, I became more in tune. People be like, well, damn, you look good, Princess. What you did to lose weight? I started talking to my auntie, my cousin, my best friend, my granddaddy, and my 2 sons. That's what happened. And I started sending shit back to sender that should never been sent to me. Then I turned back into my regular self. But before those things, if you go back and you look at my pictures, what happened out of hell? But before I started doing those things that I'm telling you, it's like I did a whole 360. I don't go to no gym. Bitch, I'm not sick. Bitch, I'm still fat as fuck. Bitch, give me ice cream. I'm tearing it the fuck down. What? Don't give me no wings and let them be good on the right day. Because if my mind tell me that this chicken, I should not touch it, I won't eat it that day. But another day, I'm going to fuck it up. I'm just telling you, sometimes my mind be like, you shouldn't eat it because whatever reason. But yeah, for real, I started talking to spirits. I started becoming who I was supposed to be. All these years, I knew I was spiritually gifted. All these years, I knew who I was, but religion had told me for so many years, like, voodoo is, all these things are bad. All these things, I did away with religion, and I just became who I am. Whatever my mind tell me, that's what I go for, because I know my mind and my soul will never mislead me. But emotions in your heart, ooh, you in trouble if that's what you rely on. And I don't rely on those two. I even had a book about DNA because I was trying to see if I was born this way or if somewhere in life made me that way. But I don't have the ability to feel like most people. My counselor one year, she was like, you know what, I'm surprised you're not a psychopath. And that's okay too. But that's because I have good and bad in me, and at a young age, I knew the difference. I had a plan to kill my mom at 12. I tried to kill somebody at 13. In 2007, I put a hit on somebody. I just know good and bad. Some people bad control them more than they're good. But if it wasn't for that, I would have been fucked up if I didn't have it. I'm equally yoked, good and bad. Yeah. I know how far I'll take shit. That's why I don't take shit nowhere. Oh no. I don't take shit nowhere. Because you know why? Oh, and let me say this too, and I'm not laughing like I'm a Billy Badass. I don't fight. I don't do any of those things. I just know that I'll crash out if I have to. On my mama. I ain't gonna think about it. It just depends on what it is. anything about my kid, I ain't thinking about shit. That's why I taught my kid at a young age, don't ever lie to me. You tell me somebody did left, they did left. They can't tell me shit. I ain't asking no questions about shit. Bitch, you died. Like, so yeah, no. Mm-mm. I'm very gentle. I'm very humble. I'm very calm. I'm very relaxing. I don't like problems. I'm not. I stay to myself. I don't yell. I don't argue. Cause like I, I used to stutter. So why would I argue with you, knowing that I'm gonna stutter? And then by the time I start stuttering, the adrenaline be like, fight, bitch, because you can't even speak no more. So I don't. I stay away from those things. Like, like no. I remember one. I remember one time my older sister had went to jail and I was a teenager and I had to go get her kids. And so the lady had did something and they was with my sister's grandma and I didn't know that this happened because it had never happened. So I'm arguing and then next thing you know, I started stuttering and my sister grandma was like, calm down, baby, slow down. And I was so like, I didn't know it happened. I didn't know. Bitch, I couldn't talk for shit as a kid on my mama. That stuttering shit used to be real. And she used to tell me, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm your child. Why would you tell me, shut the fuck up? See why I had to plan the goddamn. That's why if y'all, when I see people on the news, kids and stuff, and they kill their parents, I don't automatically feel sympathy for the parents. That is my motherfucking right. I don't automatically feel sympathy for the parents. You don't know what kids have endured. You don't know what the fuck they go through. You don't know what the fuck they keep inside of them for a whole bunch of time, whole bunch of years, months, whatever the fuck, a whole bunch of time. And so that's when psychology comes into play. Because to kill your parents, they had to have done something. Okay. You got those one or two cases where those kids just be nut jobs because mama said they couldn't go to a party type shit. You got those rare cases that those do happen too, so don't be misconstrued. But a lot of motherfucking time, a lot of motherfucking times, those parents been a bullied those motherfucking children, been a did X, Y, and Z. I'm an empath, but when people are right, they're right, and when they're wrong, and wrong. Do I believe in like what they did? They should have done it. No, but can you take what they've done back? No. So we deal with the now and not with the should have beens. Should they have done it? No. But can we take it back? No. Do I understand how they got there? Yeah. I, I wrote a book. So if you go through my little shit, you'll see. I wrote a book. So the title of my book is called You're Not Living How You Look. So like I said, when I was 12, I had a plan to go to off my mom with these two guys. So these two boys. So one of the boys now, he has life in chain gang since we were teenagers. And then the other boy, he got killed, right? But so did the boy who talked me out of doing it. He got killed too. He got killed when I was like 16. They shot him 28 times. Sometime when it comes to him, I would like to know who did it. Simply because when I came home from Job Corps, right? I met him at 12. I came home from Job Corps about 16. Well, whenever I came back to Atlanta about 16, he had already been killed. I went to his grave. I don't go to nobody's gravesite. I went to his gravesite because I needed to talk to him. Like the whole time I was gone, I just knew when I came back home that I was gonna be able to talk to him, have a conversation with him. I didn't know nigga was gonna get killed, you know. So I think that was the first time that it was like, damn, I really didn't really get to have that conversation with this nigga. Like nobody really explained death to me when I was a kid, for real. That shit just, bro, I don't know. That particular death, it hit hard. Even now at 37, when I think about it, I'm like, they ain't even have to pump him 28 times. It's a wicked move. So yeah. So he gave me the title, and it's called, he stopped me on the stairs, and he was like, you not out here, you ain't even living how you look, you out here, da 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 da. He gave me some real nigga conversation, some real nigga game. And for that, I've always been thankful. You know, shit. I think probably when I was younger, a lot of the deaths that hit me, like when I was younger, probably hurt me a lot harder than any of the ones like since I've been an adult this far. You know, because like I don't know, as a teenager, as a teen, you like, wow, these damn, life's crazy. I just be thinking, life is crazy. Death is a, you know, death has the ability to make or break you, man. For real. Death has the ability to motherfucking knock the wind out of you while you still motherfucking standing the fuck up trying to gasp for air, bitch. Death. Shit. I don't, you know what? I'm like, it's such a sick game that the universe plays on the mind. This is just my brain. Because, bitch, you give, because, like, we're put, it's like Squid Games. Like, we put in this world, we play this game, and then at the end, we die. It's just, I don't know. It gets a little wicked sometime in thinking. For me, I'm not afraid to die because I believe in reincarnation. But then it's still like you just come back and you start a whole new life. You just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. I don't want to go. I want to stay with the same. No, I don't. I was gonna lie. I was gonna say I want to stay with the same people I'm with, but I'm lying. I just don't want to come back as like no cat or no dog or like no rat or no roach or no. I don't want to come back as like some weird shit. Imagine you come back and now you a chihuahua. Like, no, bitch. I'm a big dog. Like, no. 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 For real. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. For real. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What time is it? And if you don't believe in reincarnation, you better. Reincarnation. That's what we are, recycled souls. We keep the world going around. We don't die, we multiply. And I'm just playing, well, not I ain't playing, but I'm dead to fuck for real. We don't die. We go up to the galaxy. We sit there. I don't know if the word is get deprogrammed, de something. And then we go, and then we're reassigned. Some people are fortunate enough to remember. Not very many, though. I can't remember who I was, but whatever it was, something powerful, I'm sure. I'm a healer by nature. So I know whatever it is, I've always been a healer. I made a joke that I must have been a dinosaur because when dinosaurs existed, there was no emotions. So I had to be a dinosaur because when I came back, I was born emotionless. Emotions didn't come into the DNA cross of this and this and this and created this, and yeah, that's how emotions came about. And again, these are not anything I have to constantly say. It's not anything that I read. It's everything that my mind tells me that how the universe and shit works. Just like I believe the government is feeding us human meat, baby meat. You can't tell me shit the fuck different. I'm just not one of those people that's like trying to go in and see to like really get to the root of it because like they really gonna kill me if I really get to the root of it. I just know what the fuck they're doing. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not nothing. Ain't shit wrong with me. I'm a person who think. I'm a person who put two and two together and that shit makes sense. And to people who are so programmed, people like me are considered crazy. It's easier to control the ones that are programmed. Trust me. Nope. Each the other day I was talking to my sister and I was trying to tell her something. Now I don't know how to explain it, but you gonna have to you if you listen. You know, like how each zip code, let's say each zip code, the foods are different in each zip code, right? Let's apples, oranges, chicken, banana, steak. There's the foods are different in each zip code. So I'm like, that's what I believe. So I'm like, if the foods are different in every zip code, then that means by state the foods have to be extremely different. And I was saying that to say because she said she was off balance, and I'm like, hold up, bitch. You been eating more meat. Like, what type of foods have you been ingesting? What's been going on? People don't understand that the food that we eat, it help us or it hurt us. It's just what it is. Food is medicine, and so is what you think. You are what you think, and you are what you eat. Those two things are very vital. Hell, fuck yeah. Especially what you think. Nigga, when they say health is wealth, no, nigga, mental is wealth. Because, bitch, you could be physically fit and be mentally fucked. No. No, bitch, you want to be mentally stable. Eating meats, eating too much sugar, too many processed foods, nigga, dairy, glutens. Those are the foods that fuck you up, right? Now let's get into the TVs that fuck you up. Certain TV shows. Between foods and what we see and what we hear and what we think, those things combined together is what make of you who you are. I don't know how to say it. You just gotta get it. If you don't get it, I'm not a fucking instructor, bitch. I'm from the hood. I do hood yoga. I do hood meditation. Like, I don't try to do shit nobody do. I just do it like my mind tell me to do. The food. Let me tell you, man. And then too, let me say this too, because I used to be on psych medication. Like, I used to be on. I'm finna see if I can remember some that I've been on. Seroquel, Trazodone. It's been years. Clonidine, Zoloft, Prozac, Ambien, Xanax. It's a Geodine. Oh my God, Geodine made me cry. Oh my God, I remember I was at the red light crying. I caught my cancer. I'm like, oh my God, this medicine is making me cry. I don't know why. The psychiatrist is screaming at me and was like, you believe it's doing these things to you? Bitch, I don't believe shit. Ho, I'm crying for no reason. Now, I'm saying this to say, none of those medications helped with shit I had going on. Now, Seroquel, bitch, you can't sleep, you going to sleep. Trazodone, you can't sleep, you going to sleep. Now, Xanax, bitch, if you want to get high or whatever the fuck, Xanax is your thing. Honestly. And so, I believe those are things, like, I don't think mental health medications were meant to really help a problem, because it's not really a problem per se. Because you gotta think, when the mental health, a sane asylum, when they first were created, that's how these hardcore drugs really came about, hallucinogens and all of these things too, right? So when you think about mental health medication, it's a lot to digress. It's a lot to digress. Yeah, I'm still digressing it. You gotta give me time. Yeah. I know they don't help though. I took a pill one time and I felt like killing my sister kids. I was like, oh, wait, bitch. Took a pill one time, feel like killing myself. Hold up, ho. Now, I had already had those thoughts of killing myself before. Now, that wasn't nothing new. But for them to prescribe me a pill that was like, do it, like, hold up. I don't really want to do it. That's why I came for help. And then they had one that was like, I'm going to dig in my skin. Like, wait, is this meth? I've never dug in my skin. Why would I dig in my fucking skin? I don't know. Gotta be careful with that shit. That shit keep you chemically imbalanced. Eat the right foods. Train your thinking. Train what you see. Train what you listen to. But train your motherfucking thinking more than anything. Somebody cut you off on the road, that shit ain't personal. They just tripping. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, they just having a bad day. Somebody roll their eyes at you, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's on them. Like, I had to retrain my whole fucking thinking. Ooh, life is funny. For real. I remember I had a counselor one time and she was like, because I'm telling you, all this happened when that man put voodoo on me. I had never in my life had none of these problems. I swear. I used to be a stripper at 18. So that means I'm in a club butt naked walking around people. So why am I scared of people? Well, like, what? And I remember I told her, I was like, I don't want to go outside because I think everybody's talking about me. She was like, you are not that important. I was like, oh. She was like, you are not that important for everybody to be talking about you. I was like, I received that. I received that. Yes, ma'am. She died, though. I don't think really a whole lot of shit helped until I started talking to spirits for real. Like, I'm sitting here trying to reflect on like what really helped me for real. I started giving that energy back to the world. I started releasing that shit. If I had to write a book on how I did it, I don't even know how I would start, honestly. Like right now, if somebody said, P, here's a publishing deal, shit, it's only a page long. I went in the bathroom and started talking to the spirits and turned the lights off. I started doing yoga, meditation. I started making sure I was balanced. I started making sure that I was flexible. Flexibility, you release a lot of things too. And then I knew like I was 400 and something pounds, bitch. I'm definitely not gonna lose my legs because like what? I just knew I was going on 600 pounds. You don't even know. I really, at that point, I had accepted my fate, bitch. When I got 400 and some pounds, I accepted that shit. I'm like, shit, bitch, in a minute, I'll be 600. It is what it is. And then that lady, she told me when I went to get my palm read, she told me. She gave me a little, you know, shadang dang. She was like, you want me to make you something? You want a drink? I can get it off of you. Like she wanted to make me a drink or whatever. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I'm just as gifted as you. Fuck no. I was like, no, I'm going to come back though. She told me some good shit. Yeah. Now, I don't know if y'all should be going to get y'all palm read and all that because there's some people that be lying to y'all and that shit just sound good. I don't go do tarot cards. I don't go do none of those things. My auntie, not even when I was younger, but some years ago, she told me like, don't ever pay anybody to do God's work. Like if I could see your fortune, if I could see something in you, or if I could see something, da da da, like let's say because I'm able to talk to the couple of spirits I could talk to. I know one day in life, if I channel it just right, I'll be able to become a medium. And so that's just like I would never pay anybody to be like if I'm at the store and I see Susie grandma to be like, oh my God, Susie, I see your grandma, but if you pay me I'll give you a longer interaction with no. Like, Miss, meet me at the park. Let's go. Come on. I know you miss her because she showed up. Like, I'm like, no, why would I chart? Like, so I just don't want to become a medium right now. I don't think I'm mentally ready because, like, oh my God, Jesus. A spirit, too, not only is it cold, but when it appears, it's like a hologram. You know what a hologram is? It's like a hologram. It's like it appears, right? But it's no, what I see. There's no, you don't see, it's not, there's no organs, there's no heart, there's none of those, but you're able to see through. But it's the person. Yeah, that's when twin appear. But like when my granddad appear, he appear like I can't see anything through him. He's solid. Like he's through his overalls, he's through, like he's solid. And then the other spirits, when they appear, they just, you just feel it. I ain't done it in a while because I got scared. I remember one time I was telling my auntie something. I was like, Auntie, I don't want to pray no more. She was like, why? Because it happened. I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, don't let it scare you. Y'all don't even know. I know y'all be thinking people crazy and people just be talking. I don't know, bitch. I swear by God, y'all don't even know. You don't even know. Now, I'm not like Kevin Gates. I've never started a battery with my hand or anything like that. But I'm simply saying, you just don't know. Can I get a witness? You just don't know. Some people really be that. Like, have you ever been to India, Africa? Like, it's really some people that's really that. Good morning. We're not talking about people that gotta make sacrifices. We talking about people that's really that without having to make sacrifices. We talking about people that's really just that was just born to just do it. He's tripping. Let me tell you. I'm already raising a God. You can take it for how you want. My offspring is a force to be reckoned with. But the thing like about in my belief, in my word, how I live and how I see it, I don't include my kid in my belief system and how I operate. Because they're innocent. So you keep them, and not to say that what I believe in is bad or anything like that. No. But it's dealing with spirits. It's dealing with entities. They're innocent, so they can still be possessed with things, right? So I don't include my offspring in my belief systems, right? That's why when my friend asked me to do voodoo for her, I'm like, bitch, do you not love my kid? Like, oh, what is wrong? Like, and so like, yeah, even posting pictures of my offspring. Ooh. My offspring will be 9 this year. There's not a photo on this internet of my kid. Do you know why? Do you know what a person can do with a picture of you? Do you know? You don't have to believe me, but you gotta know. You gotta believe. Yes, you do gotta believe me. Fuck that shit, bitch. You gotta believe me. You got to believe me. I am begging you. No, seriously. Do you know what a person can do with a picture? It just takes a picture to do damage, especially if that person is available that it can be gotten in that way. Not everybody can be gotten, but a lot can. And it just takes a photo. It could take a photo, it could take your hair, it could take your cloth, it could take your panties, it could take your anything. That's why while y'all be out here eating people food and drinking people shit, there's some evil spirits in this world, and they dress them up with nice clothes, beautiful smiles. Yeah, no. I like to be cautious and careful. Yeah. I just felt like telling you that. You don't really have to listen, but you should. The world was built off of black magic. What you think the forefathers used? Everybody's using rituals and shit. I don't use those things, but I'm just telling you. They tell you not to believe in those things, and then they themselves is involved in it heavily. Oh, don't be mad at me when I say this. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That a lot of the imams, like if you're Muslim, a lot of the imams, they do a lot of witchcraft too. Honestly, they call it getting the jinn out of you. Like what? It's a lot of witchery. I think every religion tells you not to believe in it, but then they give you something to correspond what it says against it. That's why religion is confusing. I don't do it. Religion is a book some people wrote. I write my own book. I got my own pages. That you give me a minute, I'm gonna be living 50, not 50, probably like 75% off grid by this time next year. Mind you, if you go back to last year, I always tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm just never telling you how I'm doing it. But by this time next year, I'm gonna be off grid like 75%. I'm gonna have a nice, nice little 1 acre, 2 acre, It's gonna be mine, but it's yeah, it's mine by this time next year. But it's gonna be on top of the mountain. It's gonna be still in Colorado. Probably not this part per se. I gotta see, but definitely on top of the mountain. Don't somebody want to buy me a telescope? Like I want a telescope. And so the guy said that if I drove an hour and 25 minutes south, that I'll be able to get some really good like sky shit. Bitch, I want to see what's in the sky. Woo. Somebody asked me like, would I be scared if there was a face staring back at me in the sky? No. I would laugh, but would I be scared? No. Honestly, I don't think I'll be scared of shit that I see in the sky. I don't think I'll be scared of shit that's in the sky. I think I want to see what's in the sky. I want to know. I want to know. Baby, I done had these motherfucking eyes almost 40 years. It ain't like they're mine. You came on my shit to see me. They're my eyes. Like, what do you mean? Like, do you want me to close them to make you comfortable? Like, what is wrong with you? People be tripping. Close your eyes, miss. What's wrong? Bitch, they're mine. Like, what? They're mine. What do you want me to do? What do you? God damn it. So yeah. I'm not easily offended, like I said. I grew up with boys. I don't take a lot of shit serious, cause like, shit, it's the internet. Like, I'm probably one of the realest motherfuckers on this shit. So I don't take shit serious, cause whoever writing it, I already know you ain't even half as real as I am. So shit like that don't really bother me. On my mama. For real, but ooh, my fucking leg went to sleep on me, bitch. So yeah, and to Okay, guys, I will be back though. I don't know when. I tried to see what time it was, but it gave me the news, and I got. Oh, okay, yeah. So where I'm at is 8:52 in the morning. Um, let me see what's on the news for Colorado. Bro, Colorado news be boring as hell. Them people be looking like reptilians. They don't be looking like real people on their news channel. That shit fucking with me. Cause when I was a kid, I used to be like, what I know about the government, I'm not gonna let that shit drive me crazy. But now that I'm older, that shit be like, bro, they just shit I've been knowing as a kid. That shit just in the face now, like bam, 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 bam. Like look at Elon Musk, that bitch a whole motherfucking alien. But don't nobody care they got the alien running the world, cause he gave all the money. She's crazy, I know. I just think I just think nobody's gonna tell me something is blue and I'm gonna go for it. Like, bitch, I need to know why you want me to believe it's blue and clearly it's orange. Like, why do you want me to believe some shit that's not true? That's not fair to me. That's why, guess what? We don't celebrate holidays. Ask me why, because I'm not lying to my kid. It ain't no motherfucking Easter bunny. It ain't no tooth fairy. It ain't no Santa Claus. Ain't none of that shit real. That shit fake and phony. How you teach your kids not to lie and you lie to them? Shit ain't real. Valentine's Day, that's not even no fucking real day. You get celebrated 365 days around this motherfucker. Fuck a subhanallah. Celebrate none of them shits. Fuck, I'm gonna celebrate Thanksgiving for, you know, listen, don't be mad at me. This is my opinion. So when I think about Thanksgiving, you know the Indians that got killed, right? I really think the Indians were the real slaves. Like they really came here and they took their land and then they enslaved them as well. That's why they're able to get all the benefits they get. Because when you think about Africans coming to America to be slaves, like how? Make it make sense. No, you got the people that was already here and then you fucking enslaved them. When you look at all the pictures of the slaves from back in the day, they all look like what? Indians. Descent. They don't look like Africans. Do you know how Africans look? Do you know what Africans are? Look at the hair. Look at the nose. Look right here. Look here. Look at the eyes. A lot of things that they tell us about history was, it's lies. I don't even know how I got there, but I just said it. You do a lot of our DNAs. Why you think when people go do ancestries? I don't believe that shit. Oh, we're from Cameroon. We from here. No, they just telling you some shit. Because if you would... Let me just mind my business. These are just all princess assumptions. These are all things that come into my brain and my mind. This is just what I think about. This is just me talking. Yeah. There's so many tunnels and shit that leads to shit that ain't that. The world is so fucking. I don't know, man. It's easier to lie to the people than tell people the truth. I don't be on social media a whole lot. I like to read. I like to read and figure things out. Now this is the dilemma because one of my friends. No, I live in Colorado Springs. So one of my friends is like, okay, so now that you figured this out, now what you gonna do? I'm like. I don't know. I just sometimes like the thoughts that come into my brain, I try to read up on it to see like how did this get in my brain? So I don't really read books. I try to read things on like the underground tunnels, how many underground tunnels they are, what do they connect, where do they come from? How far do they go down? Is there life in these tunnels? Things like that. I just other shit. So yeah. So it's not books per se. Mm-mm. They don't have books on. They don't necessarily have books on what I'm looking for. Like I'm trying to figure out why we walking on top of people. You know how many people being trafficked up under these tunnels? There ain't shit we could do about it. There ain't shit we could do about it. Yeah. The cloning centers, the organ trading, it's going on up under these tunnels up under us. We're just walking. No, I don't hear voices up on the tunnels. No, it ain't no shit like that that's making me sad. It's just, it's the logistics. It's just what you, based off of what you know how life works. You just know it. It's easier to go underground, right? You know those shipping containers? It's easier to fill them underground. It's easier to fill them underground. Yeah. So I don't know. I be trying to figure out shit that my brain don't have no business trying to figure out, because even if I got to the root of it, what the fuck am I do? I'm just one person. I can't go against the U.S. government. They're gonna kill me. So those are things that I read. There's not a book. No. It's so much. I be trying to figure out, like, sometime I might sit outside, look in the sky for about an hour. There's something greater up there. Like, why the birds only have a limit that they can go. They go too far, they drop dead. Why? They can't breathe when they go up. Then people tell you they've been to space. You can't go to space. If the bird, it's no such. I don't know. I just be trying to figure shit out. Yeah. Should I have? I don't know. Why do I want to figure out shit? Why not? Some of the birds you see, they drones. Some of the bees, I seen a bee that was a drone. Was it last year or the year before last? It was a fucking drone. It wasn't a bumblebee. When the last time you been stung by a motherfucking bumblebee? If you my age, bitch, then you know you was getting stung very motherfucking often. I just was trying to figure that shit out. Or like 2 weeks ago, I was trying to figure out, like, why kids don't get chicken pox no more. Like, what vaccinations did they switch up to stop kids from getting chicken pox? Like, have you, like, that's not important to you to know? No? Not a little bit? What do I read? How many cases has there been in the whole world of human DNA showing up inside of meat? What do I read? A pedophilia ring overseas just went down. Last month, I was reading up on Congo in West Africa, right? They had prisoners that broke out and raped the other women prisoners and set them on fire. And some of them are still missing. A month. Terrorizing the fucking country. I like to read random shits. So it don't be books. I just go down rabbit holes. I like, oh, those bitch. I like worldly shit. I don't watch TV. Sometimes I try to flip through the news. I try to go like from state to state just to see what they fucking politicking about, but the news faker than this fucking hair in my goddamn head. I don't even know why those journalists even have jobs, because they're not even fucking journaling about real shit. So I don't know. That's what I read. Or try to read a lot of law shit sometimes. Okay. I try to see what's the difference between, I can't tell you the crimes, but I try to see what's the difference between this crime in this state and compare it to this crime in the state that I'm in now, the time difference. And honestly, people think Georgia laws is harder, but this particular crime in this state is the death penalty. It's not the death penalty in Georgia though. So just be reading shit, trying to see like if this person had did the crime here instead of there, what would be the differences and things like that. And I just be reading different shit. I was reading up on land some nights ago, trying to make sure, when you buy land, you got to check the water system at the, like, the water well, because I want to make sure I can have a water well. So then I was checking to see the plumbing on certain land, because they had some plot of land out here that I was looking at, but then I realized that it was bullshit. So then I changed my attention span. uh if you're gonna go through my search engine, I read a lot of shit. I don't know, I just be reading. mm Onion water yesterday morning. I made me some onion water yesterday morning. So then I put some ginger in it. So I read up like, well, what would happen if I put ginger inside of onion water? I don't know. It's just shit my mind said do. I drink ginger water and I eat onions to shit. So I want to see what ginger and onion do combined together, right? I don't know. Just shit. Just shit. What I be reading? A whole bunch of shit. What else did I? Just shit. I don't know. I like to just a collection of shit. Oh yeah, then I had read on some herbs. Thersel, blessed thistle. I read up on those herbs. Those herbs are like pretty. I have some too because my friend brought them. Those herbs are pretty good to keep away negative energy, but it's also a natural gut cleaner. Yeah, I had read up on that because I had never had it in that form before, so I needed to understand what it was, what it does. And as soon as I drank it, it made me shit. So I was like, oh God, okay. Um, Let me see what else. I'm trying to tell you everything I read. Oh, so I also read, so we had a passage on Monday. So I'm in school to get a bachelor's degree. And so Monday we had a passage about this student named Alexia. And he's an Indian student that migrated to America, and people thought that he wasn't going to be able to read. He was going to be dumb and blah blah blah. And he exceeded. He went past the limit because he knew the odds that was against him. So then I read that. So then it was much longer than that. And then I had to write something back to that. And then I had to reply to two other people's. I read a lot this week. I can't think of what else. I know it's some more though. Oh, I went to the Coach. Well, those are just regular websites like Coach Gucci. I was just reading something, trying to see something material, trying to see the difference in the material between those things. I don't know. I like to read different things. I like to read. So it wasn't a book per se, just a collection of shit. But I gotta go, bro. I've been on here for 2 hours. I greatly appreciate you. I'll get on here again today. But I really got something to do because also there's another passage that I have to type up. It's only 500 words or more. I already wrote it. And this one is on, we have to choose somebody and write on them and why you chose to write on them. And I chose to do suicide prevention simply because I've tried to myself 6 times And so if I'm going to write about something and be very passionate about it, it has to be something that I know about wholeheartedly, because it's not like, why the fuck would I write about something I don't know about? Like, how, like, and so I'm going to type that up, and then I got to reply to somebody's thing. So yeah, I'm almost done with it though. And then after my bachelor's, I'm going to keep going. So basically, the last grade, let me say this too before I leave. The last grade I completed was 8th grade. Teachers could not teach me. They said I was dumb. They said this, that they could not teach me. I have so many certifications. I have a GED. I have a associate's degree. I'm almost done with my bachelor's degree. And it ain't that they couldn't teach me. They were slow as fuck, but they was teachers. And so imagine being smarter than your teachers, because you've already been around the world, so your soul is a lot older. That's the only way I can explain it at this big ass age I don't know. And I also wrote a book, and I also own a business, and I'm also a mother, and I also stand on 2 feet 10 toes tall every day, every night. Um, yeah, for sure, for sure. I just want to tell you all thank you for listening to me, because you didn't have to listen to me, and you did, and I'm very appreciative, because even if you give me 1 minute of your time, I am greatly sorry. I was reading something on the news. I'm greatly appreciative. Greatly, greatly appreciative. Monkey see, monkey do, monkey make a fool out of you. Do unto others as you want done to you. Never pay permanent attention to temporary situations. Yeah, let's restore humanity. Be kind to all, cause like what? Like, why wouldn't you be kind?